This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hello and welcome to the introduction for Podcast But Outside, episode 213. This episode was recorded in West Hollywood with special guest Sophie Buddle. Sophie is a fantastic stand-up comedian. She's in Austin this weekend if you happen to live there, and she tours all over the US and Canada. Here are some dates of hers on a flyer that I got from her Instagram, which is also legal for you to follow. It's Soph Buds. This is a great episode of the podcast you're about to watch or listen to. It's truly so fantastic. All the guests were incredible and so different, and Sophie was an awesome guest co-host. I'm really proud of this one. It's so fun. Speaking of stand-up touring, I'll be in New York City on Sunday, May 11th at Union Hall. It's a small venue. Please buy tickets. I am somehow still in Japan. I'm here in Osaka by the Louis Vuitton store. I'm leaving tomorrow. By the time this episode comes out, I will be on Japan Airlines Flight 60, heading back to LA. Music this week is by Leigh Hewitt, an artist from Australia who's more of a painter than a musician. He's got art on his Instagram. You can check that out at Leigh Hewitt Art. Thank you, Leigh, for making the song. If you have a theme song to make for us, send it to podcastbutoutside@gmail.com. This episode is so fun. Enjoy it and live happily ever after. Okay, bye-bye.
Podcast But Outside. Podcast But Outside. With Andrew and Cole, two kindred hearts. The whole is much greater than the sum of its parts. Enjoy the show, or say it ain't so. Podcast But Outside.
Hello and welcome to Podcast But Outside. This is the world's first podcast. My name is Andrew Michon. I'm hosting the show today with my friend Sophie Buddle. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You just walked up moments ago. Sophie is a fantastic comedian from Canada who now lives in America. And you can go ahead. You're good. Thank you. You want a drink? Yeah, okay. I was going to give it to her, but you get it. Okay. Anyway, so your drink just got taken.
I have a drink, no worries.
That's really, he really knew what he wanted.
The thing is, if he tried to take my coffee, we would have had a problem.
You would have had a bit of an
okay.
issue there, but he just wanted a nice soda water. What a nice man. This is a podcast where we interview strangers on the street. We have a sign in front of our table that says, "Hi, be a guest on our podcast. We'll pay you $1, smiley face." We just interview strangers. We talk to people who are walking by, living their lives. We're going to interview them about their life and their day and what they're bringing to the world. How many years have you been in America? 3?
3 years.
Do you get annoyed that being Canadian is such an identity living in this country? Like
well,
everyone always asks you about, like, do you feel like I don't want to represent this anymore?
I am so shocked every day by how much Americans are obsessed with where everyone's from. Even within America, I feel like that's the first question Americans ask each other. It's where are you from and then what do you do?
You want to sit down? No? Okay. You want to sit down? Okay, no worries.
Yeah, how open of body language are we supposed to have to get people to join?
Well, having done this for a long time, there's people who are a definite no, and then there's people who are a maybe, and it's pretty hard to convince a maybe, but we both look nice. I think it's okay. So you think Americans in particular are obsessed with location, like where in the States you're from, where in the world you're from?
Yeah, and I think I didn't realize that it was also like where in the States you're from.
Yeah,
because it does seem to tell you a lot about them culturally. Like you can like assume if they're like city or rural, you can assume like where their politics are. You can assume so much stuff from just like the state people or the state or city that people say they're from.
Yes. And do you think that in Canada it's not so much that?
No.
Really?
No,
if you meet someone in Toronto, you're not going to ask like where you're from in Canada. It's not like that.
No, and like maybe, but it's not as early of a question.
Huh. Yeah, it's definitely the first question here. I wonder if part of it also is people looking for commonalities, like something to talk to someone about. Like if you're from the same state that I'm from, it's an immediate like bond.
Where are you from?
That's private. I don't want to answer that. Yeah, it's really inappropriate. What are you, American? Hey, how are you? You want to sit down and talk to us? We just interview strangers about anything. It's no agenda. Okay, we'll be here for an hour. Please come back. He's not coming back. I'm from Colorado, but I was born in California. It's a little bit confusing.
I don't feel confused by that.
Okay, that's really... You're smart. You're smarter than most.
You can't trick me.
No, I just was born in the Bay Area, and then I moved to Colorado when I was 9 with my mom. But my dad still lives in the Bay Area, so I kind of was in both.
And so do you identify as Colorado?
I don't know. I guess I identify more as a Californian, especially because I've now lived here as an adult for the last 12 years. So I've been in California for over 20 years. Like
for showbiz?
For show, all of it. Even when I was 0 to 9, it was here for showbiz as well.
Because of your razzle dazzle?
Yeah, when I was age 0 to 9, I moved here for showbiz. Yeah. You want to sit down?
Did we get one?
Yeah, I think we might have got one. You want to talk to us? Yeah, we interview people. Oh, you're a fan. Great. Come sit down. Whichever seat you want, my friend.
Let's do it, man.
Wow, great energy right off the bat. We're just starting the show. This is awesome. Here.
First up?
You're first up, but there's no pressure, man. You seem like a good, smart guy.
Thanks, man.
Tell us your name.
My name is Evil Vanish.
Evil Vanish?
Evil
Yeah.
Vanish?
Is that your mother gave you that name or what?
No, that's my stage name on Instagram.
Okay. What do you do with that?
I came up snorting ketamine on Instagram Reels.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What is?
I didn't know that people were still using Reels.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Everybody came when they shut TikTok down or when they were about to.
Oh, everyone got scared. Everyone ran.
Yeah. No,
Wait.
people still use Reels. There's a whole community.
Yeah.
There's an underground community.
Yeah, I know. I partner with Instagram as well.
Yeah.
So you snort ketamine online?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I covered it up with a horse emoji.
You're okay. What? Just are you doing? You're good. Don't worry about it. Multiple videos or just one?
I started off. I did I think 10 of them, and then it kind of stopped working because they were like
The ketamine stopped working. Or the real stopped working.
the Reels stopped going viral. At first it was like 1 million, 5 million, and then it stopped. It got like 20K.
Oh, the algorithm was screwing you over.
And I had to switch the angle of my face up. That's the key to Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, because they shadow ban your face after a while.
Are you serious?
You
So
do
I
the same
changed
thing?
the angle up.
Oh
I started filming like this.
Do you do it on 0.5?
Nah, I don't.
Maybe
Should I?
try on 0.5. That'll
Yeah,
be the
try
next
on
one when you
0.5.
get banned this time.
Yeah.
Cool. Hell
Wait.
yeah.
So what do people comment on the videos? Are they just like, "This is awesome," or like, what's
They
the
were
vibe?
like, "You're an idiot. This is so stupid. Bro's cooked. Junkie. All types of shit." But
So
the
they're
checks started
obsessed.
coming in.
They're obsessed. They're
So they don't give a fuck.
They clearly like you. Wow.
And do you
Yeah.
just do bumps of it, or do you make it into like a shape, or?
I did. Okay,
Yeah,
the first one.
that's a good way to.
Okay, so I was in my
Diversify.
friend's. I'll give you the origin story.
Please.
Yeah.
So I was at
please
my
do.
friend's apartment, and we were going in Culver City, and we were about to go to Venice Beach. And so my homie had some ketamine on the table, and then I had an EBT card, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I chopped the ketamine up with an EBT card?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
That's
funny.
every conservative's worst nightmare. Is a
Oh
black man in Los Angeles cutting ketamine with an EBT
Oh
card.
God. Oh God.
Okay, so you do this.
And then I snort it, and then I go, let's go to the beach.
You're okay.
Let's go get a wave.
You're
You're good.
Oh yeah, you're going west. No worries. Have a good day. Yeah, take care.
Bros. Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so you sang a Nicki Minaj song
Yeah.
as you snorted ketamine, and then they filmed it, and then
Are you a barb?
No.
Oh.
was that
straight.
Is it what is it? What is it?
Nicki Minaj fan.
Oh, they're called barbs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
interesting.
yeah, I guess I am a barb.
You're a
I like
barb.
super
Yeah.
bass.
Why not?
That's actually such a barb response to be like, no, I'm not.
Facts.
Is there any hesitation? Was there any hesitation to post the video, or were you like, "This is gold"?
I was like, this is hilarious. And like,
What about like friends and parents and stuff? Are you worried about that? I'm just curious, like, to put something that is usually a private thing so public.
yeah, that's why I use an alias
Okay.
at Evil Vanish.
Yeah. Okay.
On
so,
Instagram.
so none of your real people follow you. Okay.
So when your mom comes across it, she's
Yeah,
like,
what is she-
well, this looks like
Well, my mom's
Henry.
a big fan of Elon Musk, so
Oh, so you don't really
gotcha,
care.
Gotcha.
and he does ketamine.
Does
Yes,
he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he was with Grimes.
Oh, they do ketamine. You think?
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Is everyone doing ketamine? I just didn't know about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Really?
Are you a raver?
No.
Okay, you got to go to a rave and you'll see.
Have you ever done Molly?
Yeah.
Do you like it or you don't like it?
I don't like it that much. It made me have like too many gay thoughts from my friends. And I was just like, nah,
Okay.
can't do it anymore.
You're like, this Molly's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, okay. I think there might be something deep inside you, and not
It's
about
just
the
the
Molly.
Molly,
You
he
think
said.
it's just the
He
Molly?
said it's the Molly.
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
You don't think it's unlocking the real you?
I've never acted out on the gay thought, so I think that's when it's.
Okay. You want to sit down? No worries. Have a great day. Yeah, on the way back. We'll be here. Thank you.
That's when it's deep in the subconscious, some Carl Jung shit.
Damn.
It brings it out.
I commend you for finding what works and continuing to do it. What do you
Yeah.
think is the next thing for you on Reels?
Well, I already started the next thing.
Oh, what is it?
I just say like ridiculous things I'm gonna do to my ops.
What are ops?
Enemies.
Opposition,
Oh, enemies.
yeah.
Oh, opposition.
So one of them was
I didn't
like,
know.
I just split an atom in the middle of the ops hood.
So you're kind of like a philosopher.
And are the ops your?
How'd you know that? I was like in my bio forever.
Oh, you said you were a philosopher?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's a fan.
I
He's
know.
a
I
secret
got the
fan.
vibe.
I bet he follows. I bet he's one of the people commenting. Addict.
Yeah.
He's a hater.
Yeah,
But you know what? Y'all know Baby No Money?
I said you were cooked. No, I don't know. What is that?
Okay, he's like a big ass rapper, and he like copied my entire. He snorted ketamine and put the horse emoji and everything.
Damn, that
He's
sucks.
And then everybody was like, "Bro's a marketing genius."
That sucks.
He's a marketing genius.
That pisses me off.
That does piss me off.
That pisses me off.
Snorting ketamine on Instagram is your thing, man.
Yeah,
What the
I'm the originator, and I want people to know that. I'm the OG ketamine
I know that.
snorter.
You have receipts.
Yeah,
have
I do.
receipts.
Yeah.
I got the date and time set up.
Wow. How'd you get into ketamine?
I'm not into it anymore, bro.
Oh, you really? Do you think ketamine is a good substance, or do you think it is evil?
I think it's good. Like,
Okay.
if
I
if
didn't
you're
like
not,
it.
I did it once for
I
health
didn't like
reasons,
it.
and it didn't work
Yeah.
for me. I went to a doctor and got ketamine infusion.
Do you have depression?
No, it was for like I had a lot of weird health problems, and I was truly trying anything that was possible. And one thing I tried was ketamine. And I don't like drugs personally, and it was pretty heavy. I mean, it was intravenous, so it was like pretty heavy high. So it wasn't quite for me. But someone close to me right now is doing ketamine therapy for depression, and she seems to be really benefiting from it. So.
Yeah. R.I.P. Emily Willis.
Is that a friend who died from ketamine?
No, she's a porn star. that
Oh, she died from ketamine
Not
recently,
funny,
right?
Oh no, she didn't die. She got like
she
paralyzed.
got paralyzed. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that online.
And so now she's just kind of doing a different kind of video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. She's hitting a different client.
She's not riding anymore.
Yeah.
I had to stop with the ketamine because everybody was DMing me like advice on ketamine. And it was like 12-year-olds.
You're like, I think I got this in the bag.
Yeah.
I don't need
It was
your
like
advice.
12-year-olds like, yo, Vanish, I want to try like ketamine.
People
like,
call you Vanish. That's
yeah.
awesome.
I'm a rapper too. I make rap.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hip-hop
I gotta say,
music.
Evil Vanish is a pretty good name.
Really good
I like
name.
it
Really
actually.
good name.
Yeah, because what's I like about it is you can't tell if you're on the side of evil or you're against evil. It's
Yeah.
kind of unclear.
I also like that it's EV, like electric vehicle. And so if you get like EV merch, people will be like, oh, is that?
Yeah, and
you-
for your mom loving Elon, that's kind of perfect, you know?
Yeah. My white mom is right wing.
Oh, damn. Is
It's
there a lot of
been-
tension
White
there?
moms will do that too.
White moms will do that.
I got her into it, bro.
Into right-wingism?
Yeah,
right?
back in I'm not anymore, but like back in 2016,
You were conservative and you got your mom into conservatism?
I wasn't necessarily conservative. I just was a conspiracy theorist.
Oh,
How
you
did,
got
how did you get clean?
ketamine. Ketamine got him clean from
You gotta sum it up.
conspiracies.
Ketamine.
No, yeah, that is a good
This
question.
is the answer. Let's get ketamine into the water supply
Yes,
of red state.
That's another one of my reels. These are both secretly fans, bro. I like poison my ops with water supply all the time on my Instagram with like fluoride and
Wait,
aspartame.
so you got sucked into some sort of algorithm that led you down a path of believing in conspiracies.
Yeah.
What did get you off that algorithm, or what did you get you to think of things differently?
Just like getting a life and like having to pay rent and shit.
And what conspiracy theories did you like?
Pizzagate.
Oh, you were into Pizzagate?
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of the
QAnon.
worst ones. You're really
I was
deep.
in the I was deep in the adrenochrome shit.
Yeah.
What is
was-
that? That's like a substance they say they suck from babies or something?
Yeah, like they scare the shit out of a kid and like
I didn't know that was part of
suck
it.
the blood from their pineal gland. This is gonna get demonetized.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk. No, we're saying that doesn't happen. By the way, FYI, we're saying that they don't do that.
We're saying
actually.
that that's ridiculous.
That's
I'm
crazy.
saying they do that.
No! Okay, demonetize her. Demonetize her side of the video.
do.
Wow, so why do you think there was some internal struggle in your, like, because I feel like people who get into that, like, because I've had family members, to me it just felt like there was something lacking in his own life.
Yeah.
And you're like, because I'm like, what I would say to him, and I'd be like, okay, let's say that the elites are sucking adrenochrome out of babies. How does that affect your life in any way? And why are you obsessed with thinking about it? Like, it doesn't actually do anything to you. So even if it's true, it's like, who cares?
Facts.
But they get so obsessed about it because they think it's such a, like, I don't know.
You know what it is? I
Huh.
think it's like, and I've never been religious. I have no relationship with religion. I think that it's the same thing that fills the hole that people that go to religion seek. It's like the hole
Meaning.
that's like, there's got to be more out there. And so I think it's like if the government is doing all these secret things, it's the same feeling as like, oh, God is working in secret ways.
Right, okay.
I think it's like people's dark nature that people are like attracted to like dark things that are forbidden, like the forbidden fruit stuff. So anything that's like dark, people are attracted to.
And
like,
people maybe like to think that they're smarter than most people.
Yeah.
So if they're in on something, it's like, oh, I'm actually the shit.
It's like why people watch like those homeless documentaries where people are like on horse trank and like their skin's falling off. It's the same thing, and like people
Not
that
familiar.
monetize that type of content.
And true crime and stuff.
Yeah,
true crime is
Yeah.
part of it too.
Yeah, it's a similar type of thing.
What
And
was-
it's a mystery. It's like Scooby-Doo.
Right.
You know, people are like, yo, I got to find out what's going on.
But you ain't figuring it out from your freaking laptop on your couch. you
Yeah,
know?
facts.
What was some of the first stuff you sent to your mom to get her in on that world? Like what's like entry level?
I was just like,
conspiracy stuff.
I was just like,
Gateway
Yeah,
theory.
what's the gateway theory?
I was like, I think Trump like made, because my mom like really hated Trump, and I was like, at that time, I don't know, I was like, Trump maybe
You were on the fence, okay.
he might be good. So I just like sent her a bunch of stuff. Like I didn't dive right into the
Right.
human trafficking and all that stuff, because that's like
Yeah,
that's
it's a little
hard
much.
to get people into, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, now
Gotta give
she's-
him some breadsticks before you give him the pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza cake.
now my mom's going to like rallies and like
Damn.
signing people up to vote.
Damn, do you
And I'm
feel
like-
like responsible?
I don't feel responsible, girl, because she's an adult. You know, she can make her own decisions.
Do you ever lecture her on like, oh, mom, you went too far?
I do, and I tell her, I'm like, the new conspiracy theory is that Trump is a bad guy now.
That's actually
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah,
That's
it's
actually genius.
Yeah. I think that secret's
You
been
got a
out
new
for-
follower.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the conspiracy, huh? Okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
fight fire with fire.
You gotta fight. You can
find
walk
the
in front.
juices.
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
You're good. People don't want to walk in front of the camera. They're very, very friendly, very nice.
Well, because we're in
Yeah.
showbiz, they know about a
We're in
cross. They know about
showbiz.
crossing.
Yeah. They know they're like points and they're walking by. Okay, so interesting. All right, I like this.
Yeah, thanks.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, or?
I want you to ask me more questions. I feel like I've been leading this interview.
Dang, and you're a fan and you hate us.
No, I love you.
Sophie, do you have any questions for him? I mean, there's a lot to
Yeah.
unpack here. You want to ask him
Okay,
where he's from?
I
Canadian,
know.
American style.
I get mad that Americans only care about where people are from. But
Yeah.
okay,
Yes,
I
she's
have a
from
question. I have
Canada.
a question. What are your feelings about aliens? Do you think that they're real? Do you think the government's hiding them? Do you think that
I think we live in a realm and not a planet, and I think that it's a frequency dimension, and that there's nothing like external. There's nothing out there. It's like a simulation. So I don't think aliens, but I think that there's interdimensional aliens that come from different frequencies, and
Do you think that's what ghosts are?
I think that's what demons are, and like aliens.
What were you gonna say?
I
Well,
think aliens are demons.
for simulation theory, there's like obviously somebody's got to be running the simulation.
Right.
Yeah,
And who do you think it is?
y'all the Bayoth.
Oh,
Who?
I don't know.
Y'all the Bayoth,
I
the demiurge.
haven't met him.
Don't know that one.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know about Gnosticism?
Is he Canadian?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Maybe you guys know each other. Huh,
Yeah.
okay. So, and is this something that you think about regularly, this interdimensional theory, or is it just like, if you had to guess, like that's how things are oriented?
I think that it's real.
It's kind of been confirmed. Like there's like a lot of new
Yeah.
alien stuff that's been coming out, and they do say that it's less that they're from another planet and it's more that they're from another dimension.
Really?
And that's like a confirmed like former high level
Really?
U.S. government people in Supreme Court. The past year, the amount of alien stuff
Really?
that's come out is real, and it's literally it's like Supreme Court. Like it's not like
Yeah,
Right.
CIA files.
it's not
Right.
Pizzagate.
Yeah.
No offense, but
Right.
it's
Yeah,
like
No, it's like leaked like CIA documents like from the government.
Why do you
that
think
say
it's people aren't talking about it as much? Is it because it's
I
just
don't
like
know.
overwhelming?
I
or?
think the word dimension makes people fuzz out because it like
Right.
feels like
Yeah.
math. It feels complicated.
Yeah,
I think people like have to spend so much time like trying to survive. That
Oh
you
right,
can't, like,
life is a
think
little
about-
hard. Yeah, the hierarchy of needs. If you gotta
Yeah.
pay rent and you don't really care about it.
For me,
other
the
dimensions.
top of the Maslow hierarchy of needs.
I think it's Maslow.
Maslow.
I have no
Maslow,
idea.
Yeah.
For me, the top is alien facts.
Okay, cool. And then and
Above
then,
water and shelter.
Yeah, and then water and shelter. Alien facts, Pizzagate, water and shelter. That's good. It's sustenance for you. It's crucial.
Yeah. Astral projection is real though. I've been astral projecting.
What
since,
does
like,
that
14.
mean? Come on.
Where do you go?
Yeah, where do
I
you
go to a very similar dimension to this called the fourth dimension. It's like, have y'all ever seen Stranger Things, the Upside Down?
Uh-huh, you
It's
go
like
there?
that, yeah.
Huh.
I was reading.
Is
There's a
Millie
dude.
Bobby Brown there?
I wish.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Millie Bobby Brown.
Shout out
Hey,
Drake.
hey,
Shout out-
she's married to Drake or
Shout
something.
out Drake, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
You're okay. Thank you. Have a great day. See you guys.
Big fan of Drake.
Oh, really?
No.
What do you think
No, I'm
about?
just kidding.
Oh.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm Canadian.
I've always hated Drake.
I'm Canadian, and we're not even fans of Drake.
Really? What happened? He
Yeah.
just He just kind of, he's cheesy.
I mean, have you seen the memes? Have you seen all the Drake memes?
I've seen that people definitely hate Drake right now because of Kendrick Lamar and also other reasons.
Even before this,
you guys have hated him a long time.
Even before this, there was memes that would go around it's called Drake the Type of Guy. And it goes like, Drake's the type of guy who, when it rains, would say, we needed this.
He definitely is. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely is.
He's Drake the type of guy to finish on his own stomach.
You want to sit down? Yeah, we just interview strangers. Come have a seat. We'd love to meet you and your dog. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ads. I'm here with girlfriend Lauren. How are you, Lauren?
I'm cold, boyfriend Andrew.
Yeah, it's actually quite cold. We're in the middle of nowhere in Japan in a town called Tenkawa. We're in our little hotel room on the balcony, and we have a beautiful babbling brook behind us. You can hear it. It's so peaceful. It's a perfect place to promote capitalism. I don't know about you, but I like keeping my money where I can see it. Unfortunately, traditional big wireless carriers also seem to like keeping my money too. After years of overpaying for wireless, I finally got fed up from the crazy high wireless bills, bogus fees, and free perks that actually cost more in the long run and switched to Mint Mobile.
Should I switch?
Yeah, you're having a terrible problem with your...
No joke. I'm switching phone carriers after this trip.
She hates Verizon so much after this trip.
I've spent probably 5 days each time for 3 to 5 hours speaking with Verizon. It's as if they've never had a customer travel before. Yeah. A customer saying, I want to pay for data. Just give me the data.
But Mint Mobile is awesome. I actually bought my mom Mint Mobile. I was doing some research. I tried to find what's a reliable wireless service that is inexpensive, that you can pay up front. I got her a couple years in advance from Mint Mobile. I did my research. Mint Mobile was the best and cheapest, and she's loved it ever since, and she still uses it to this day. It's her first cell phone at like 70 years old. I can text her, and every once in a while she'll respond. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. That's exactly what I paid for my mom. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts.
Wait, you keep your number?
Yes. You should genuinely do this.
A big part of why I don't switch is I want to keep my Brooklyn number.
No, you can keep it. You can keep
it. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month.
If you like your money, Mint Mobile is for you. Shop plans at mintmobile.com/outside. That's mintmobile.com/outside. I genuinely bought this for my mom, and she's had a great experience with it. If you need a new wireless service, check out Mint Mobile. It's inexpensive and reliable.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month 5 GB plan required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customer offer for first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Here's the thing, everyone. It's kind of gross out. Well, not here, but whatever crap country you're in.
Pretty beautiful, actually.
Yeah, here's nice. Even those of us that embrace the chilly weather, it is chilly though, need something to break up long winter nights. Something I love to do, treat myself to a little something. But I don't want to spend a fortune on my winter blues. That's where Quince comes in.
With Quince, you can treat yourself to everyday luxury at an affordable price.
Something everyone needs in their closet, in my opinion, is Quince's iconic Mongolian cashmere sweaters, which start at $50. Hey, I have a question for you, Lauren. What did you bring on this trip to layer up with?
My men's Mongolian cashmere.
You like it? You wear it like every day?
Every day under my coat. It adds a layer, and then I take my coat off, and then all the Japanese men are like, ooh, so sexy.
Oh, really? The Japanese men are looking at you?
Not a single person has looked at me the entire trip. Not even you.
Really? Yeah, that is true. I'm getting everyone in Japan to try to convince her that she's dead. And
I thought ugly. It's dead?
Yeah.
I would rather dead. I'm good with dead.
Oh, you'd rather be dead than ugly.
Just bury me in my Quince.
They've also got Italian leather handbags, washable silk skirts, and European linen sheet sets. Whatever you're looking for, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. They're able to do that by partnering directly with top factories and cutting out the middleman with passing the savings on to you. We have some great towels we use from them. Our sheets are Quince, and our dog sitter has been texting us, I would say every 5 minutes on the dot, saying, where are these sheets from? And we are ghosting her like hell.
But then you know what else she texts? Has a Japanese man looked at you yet?
And the answer is
no, I'm dead.
No way, she's dead. Treat yourself this winter without the luxury price tag. Go to quince.com/podoutside for 365-day returns, plus free shipping on your order. That's QUINCE.com/podoutside to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/podoutside. I wonder if anyone's ever recorded podcast ads at this remote Japanese ryokan.
Yeah. Guess what happened to them after?
What?
They got killed.
Back to the episode.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's it. It's very literal, and you seem very nice, and let's get into it. I'm Andrew. This is Sophie. We're hosting. He's a also fellow stranger off the street.
Hello.
So you guys have a lot
Do
in
I have
common.
to
Sophie, hi.
Yeah, put the headphones on. You'll be able to hear yourself. And no, you can say it if you want to.
This is Lucy. I'm Amanda.
Oh, Amanda, nice to meet you. Hey, Lucy. How are you? How old is Lucy?
Lucy's 11 and a half now.
Wow,
But
she's spry.
She's very spry. If you lived the best life in your
Really?
and you didn't have really anything to stress about, wouldn't
You've
you just
pampered her.
not age? Wouldn't you just not age?
She looks like a young woman.
Yeah. I've
Do you
had her
think
for
she-
9.5 years.
Do you think she knows how pampered she is?
I mean, I tell her every day. I mean,
good
I
she's
literally
got it.
say, "You are
You
the
have it so
luckiest
good.
dog in the world." My parents also reinforce that. They live on the West Side, and my dad will say, "Lucy, do you realize you are the luckiest dog in the world?"
Right. She seems
but
to be.
her biggest two concerns in life are where am I,
Oh.
and when will I be fed, and are there treats?
Okay.
So, in fact, we just came
Same.
from the smoke shop. Yeah, exactly. I mean, really? Really same.
Yeah.
When is my next meal?
Yeah.
So she came from. We just came
And
from the
and also,
smoke
where
shop.
am I?
And yes.
Where am I?
Yeah, right. Also, wait, where am I? What year is it?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Has this year been actually 11 years?
Right.
I
Yeah.
just don't- But the other thing that we have going on in our little neighborhood is we have a postman, a mailman named Jose.
Okay, and he's
who
a
brings
friend
treats.
of the dogs.
Every dog on this street,
Wow.
has reversed the whole.
Right, because
like-
that's a stereotype that mailmen are chased by dogs.
Yeah, no. Well,
Wow.
hold on.
They
They're
all-
chased by dogs.
But for treats.
But for treats.
Okay.
So let's be very clear.
He's changing the narrative a
when,
little bit.
When I'm home and he's there, she will cry and whine until I let her downstairs.
She
to go
knows.
See. She knows. She knows if he's on the block.
Wow.
And all the dogs go nuts for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so sweet.
It's really.
It'd be funny if your dog got so smart that she started sending you letters, so he came more often.
Whoa, what
It's
a
like-
scheme.
it's
What
like
a
a whole-
scheme.
Lucy, are you listening?
That's on another
Are you
level.
listening?
So your dog's name's Lucy.
Yes.
Is that after LSD?
You know, it's funny you should
Like
ask.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
You are not the first person
Wow.
to ask. No, the answer is actually she is named after Lucy, as in Lucille Ball.
Oh, okay.
Because when I brought her home,
Who is that? I'm 23.
fair enough.
an old
Lucille
act- she's an
Ball
old
is
bag.
a famous actress, even well before even my time, and
Yeah.
I'm old.
She's an old actress
But
who's
she,
been around a long time.
I Love Lucy is like one of the seminal sitcoms.
You probably
of our
heard of that,
time.
right?
You've
Yeah,
heard,
yeah.
probably
Yeah,
heard
so
of it,
she's that. That's
I think
Lucy.
I heard
So-
Ball too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've heard about that. Okay.
Yeah. So when I brought her home, I texted a picture to my parents, and
You're
I said,
obsessed with your parents.
I am
by
very
the way.
close with them.
Second time you mentioned that.
Are
very
you an
close
only
with them.
child?
No, I have a younger brother.
Are you closer
Oh,
with
you're
your
the
parents?
oldest
We're
though,
very-
so you're.
I'm the oldest, absolutely.
You gotta-
and it's just you and a brother.
It's just me and a
And
brother.
so the girl ends up stays closer to the parents.
Oh,
always.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a brother too, right?
No, I'm an only child.
You're only
Yeah, no,
child.
this
Oh
is-
yes, I heard. Yes,
this
yes,
is
yes, I
this is
remember
a
that.
fact. This
Yeah.
is a fact.
Wow.
And I'm actually the one who lives about 30 minutes from my parents.
No, my mom
Therefore-
did the same thing. My mom has two brothers, and she's the only one that still lives close to my grandma.
Yeah, my brother lives up north. He's got 2 kids who I'm also obsessed with, my nephews, and they also have a rescue dog who I love as well. But when I my big news when I brought her home 9.5 years ago was, I sent a picture, and my mom immediately calls me, and she's like, "Okay, are you adopting a dog?" I said, "I think so." I brought her home. We'll see how it works.
Sure.
And she said, "What's her name?" I said, "I don't have a name for her yet." And she said, "Did you know that growing up, my family dog was a Chihuahua named Desi?" And I said,
Oh.
"Mom, I did not know that.
I get it.
I learned something new," and it was like, okay, well then she's obviously going to be Lucy. So we have a Chihuahua. We have like a continuation now of Chihuahuas.
So Desi is Lucy's husband, and I love Lucy.
Okay.
Right? Am I right
Yes.
about that? Okay.
Desi
Just
Arnaz.
letting you know. Just letting you
I'm
know.
also pretty sure that he hit Lucy.
Oh, really?
Is that the truth?
Uh-oh.
You can tell me.
I actually don't know.
Oh.
I think that
I
the
haven't
big story about them was like they were in love in real life, and that he would.
Oh, it was a bit of an
abusive.
abusive situation. Yeah.
But I don't think that's
great
going
art
to happen to
requires
her.
trauma.
No.
That's why the show was so good.
Well, I think that, I haven't actually done a deep dive into
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
my guess is that, yes, they had the perfect sitcom
I don't think
marriage.
that it's true. I think that she
Oh.
was lying. I think.
But that's her stance
I'm
about
trying
all
to
women. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Women.
don't believe that. Yeah, right. That's your
She
motto.
doesn't
Instead
believe.
of trust
don't
all
believe-
women.
Don't believe women is her motto. Yeah.
Exactly. Instead of believe women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be suspicious of women.
Believe no women.
I have this thing with
I
have this thing with my girlfriend where every time she's right about anything, whether it's like if we're going to be late to something or what we order at a restaurant, and she ordered a better thing, she always says, "Believe women," which I think is really funny to say about like a very trivial thing.
But honestly,
it's a very funny inside joke.
We are right.
Yeah, no, I believe it. No, and I always say I believe women 100%.
Yeah, we are right,
Often.
and we're not afraid. We're not afraid. No, we will ask for directions if we need help.
Yeah.
And that's a major thing.
Absolutely.
Actually, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I personally feel like women are more intuitive than men. Do you agree with that?
Women are feminine, creative energy, like a spiral, and men are more like straight lines.
But who do you think is more intuitive?
Except when you're on Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Then
guys are curvy too.
Guys are a little curvy for him. But my question to you is: do you think women are? Do you think women are better at conspiracy theories than men because they're a little more intuitive and they're? He got sucked into a conspiracy theory wormhole on the internet a long time ago. He's out of it now. But
Congratulations.
I wonder if women are more into that world or better at it. Because
they are, but they're worse at explaining it and like finding sources
hold on
for
a
it.
second. Hold on.
No offense.
So
women are great.
For them, it's more intuitive.
Linear thinking is not the best. Their best attribute. But
they see the whole picture, but they can't. Okay.
I think creative thinking is better.
I don't know if I agree. I'm just.
I think that women use the conspiratorial investigation more like into your own boyfriend's phone.
Yes. They're following their personal life
than like the government.
Yeah. They're less concerned.
Have you ever gone through a boyfriend's phone?
No.
Never?
No.
Have you, Sophie? Or currently?
Well, no, I guess
on the way
lying.
on the way here with your boyfriend's phone.
No. No.
Has someone ever gone through your phone?
Probably not.
Okay.
Whoa.
No, and honestly, it's really largely because my phone is pretty much always like almost surgically attached to my hand.
Okay, so that's why. Yeah, because you're afraid of them going through it.
No, because I have a total.
You're addicted.
I'm totally addicted to social media.
Have
and
you
my phone.
taken any steps to reduce that addiction?
I actually have.
What are they?
Yeah,
because I don't know what they are. I'm curious if they work.
It's actually a new. It's new for 2025.
Let's hear it.
The first part of acknowledging, is the first part of trying to come up with a solution is acknowledging the problem.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Yes, so I'm addicted. So what I've started doing, especially when I'm at work, is I actually put my phone away. Like I have a standing desk at work, so I basically stand up, and then if I put my phone over to the side on its charger where I'm not looking at it, and I put it on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I go into what I just would call, sort of focus mode.
Yes.
And that way I'm like, okay, these are the things I need to accomplish. These are the tasks that need to get done. I need to, set up these emails. I need to respond to these emails. I need to send out these requests. And then once those are done, I will then check in on my phone,
smoke break,
see what's going on.
It's
the equivalent of a smoke break. Yes, that's exactly right. We all have different addictions. They all manifest in different ways.
What's your poison too? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram?
Right.
TikTok?
No, it's Instagram.
And what about it? Is it stuff that friends?
I don't know if you know, but he's a bit of an influencer on Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram gang.
Do you follow a lot of people who snort ketamine on Instagram?
She's a fan. I can tell.
Because that's his.
I'm so delusional.
The K gang.
Yes.
I don't.
You don't. Well, he's the leader of it.
No, I
started this shit.
No, the reason that Instagram is really my thing is because I have to. So I have my own Instagram account.
Okay.
Then I also manage my professional Instagram account for my day job.
Yeah.
Then of course Lucy has an Instagram account. You can follow her at Lucy Loves Belly Rubs.
I was just gonna say
how many views do you get? I can help you with that. No, seriously.
It's honestly the best thing about I'm happy with.
She's happy with the views she's getting.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I know.
You're trying to get her hooked. You're trying to get her hooked.
I'm part of. I was OG Twitter, like 2008.
Here's a question:
Twitter.
does your dog have the ability to snort things? Because he can get a lot of views.
Yo, that would go crazy viral. Yo, I'm writing that down. Bro gave me an idea.
All right, we're gonna get Lucy. She licks.
She licks. So she would lick some ketamine. Okay.
She would lick.
So you've got your dog's Instagram.
Yeah. Then I also have a couple other accounts that I keep. Just like I have a little baking.
Okay. Wow, you're all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
Your job is in social media, or you have a social media page for your job?
My job.
What realm is it?
Yeah. So I run. I handle communications and outreach and for and fundraising communications related for a nonprofit here in Los Angeles called Jewish Big Brothers Big Sisters of Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
And so I've been at the
We're
agency.
both secretly Jewish.
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
I'm Jewish as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't look it, but
we're always looking for new mentors.
No, mentors. Oh, I thought you meant members.
So we mentor Jewish youth throughout Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
We're always looking for new mentors.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And we also serve kids all over the city that are not Jewish. We run a camp out in Glendale called Camp Bob Waldorf, which is for kids from low-income households all throughout. It allows them to go to camp.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Have
That's
the experience.
So amazing.
It's right there in Glendale, about 30 minutes away, in a gorgeous setting that you would have no idea. It's been there for almost 100 years.
Did you have like a mentorship program when you were a kid, like Big Brother Big Sister, or did you go
to camp?
No.
Did you ever go to camp?
I did. I was definitely
camp
a camp
is important.
kid.
Jewish camp?
No.
Okay.
No, just camp.
Just camp.
Just camp.
I got put in Catholic camp.
Why?
Ooh.
What
did you do wrong?
I didn't realize that it was Catholic camp. I thought that it was just horse camp.
Oh no!
But it was
he would love horse camp, by the way.
I'll catch a felony at horse camp.
Yeah, he'll take all the horse's medicine and
you would kiss the homies in horse camp.
I would kiss the horses.
We do actually offer part of one of the days that the kids are at camp is horseback riding, which is one of their highlights.
So was everyone there Catholic, and you were like, "Oh my God, I don't know what you guys are talking about"?
Yeah, well, I was like raised Jewish. So like my parents aren't together, so I'd be with my mom during the year, and then in the summer I'd be with my dad and his family, and they're Catholic.
I heard you on Mark Maron's podcast. Your parents were like a fling, right? It was like
I'm under the impression they were dating,
but it wasn't a lot. They weren't together long term.
No, they didn't. They didn't put a ring on.
Didn't get married
or
anything. Okay,
yeah,
that's kinky.
It is kinky. They were both kind of Montreal artists that were. They didn't have electricity in their apartment.
They speak French?
Yeah.
I was born in France.
You were born in France?
Yeah.
Cool.
Je parle français.
Oh, tu parles français aussi.
No.
But je parle français plus meilleur quand je bois.
Ah, moi aussi. She speaks French better when she drinks alcohol.
Je parle français aussi.
Oh, really?
Oui.
Should we just do the whole podcast in
My
French?
grandparents, their first language is French. Oh, you speak French too? I speak.
Damn, I'm the only one born in France and I can't speak French.
We all better than
Sorry,
you. I speak French very poorly, but French is my grandparents' first language, so I learned in high school and college.
From France?
They were from Syria and Egypt, actually. They're Jews from that part of the world, but French was their first language, yeah.
Interesting.
Or that's what they spoke their whole life, and like when we would visit them, they'd speak French.
Wow.
Anyway.
Are you just learning that new? Is that new information?
Yeah, we're
to
not
you?
close. We're not close. But we know each other, but we are not close friends.
I consider us pretty close.
No, I love Sophie, but we just haven't hung out that much.
Wow.
We've mostly hung out on social stuff.
I guess we're finding out a lot of stuff today.
I did hear that you name drop. You were on Mark Maron's podcast.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, take a listen.
Thank
Who is that?
You don't know who Mark Maron is?
Nah.
That's really funny, actually. Dang, 23, huh?
No, he's very
No,
popular
he's
with white
a
people.
big comedian, and he's like the premier kind of podcast comedian. He had like one of the first podcasts as a comedian. He interviewed Obama.
Like Tony Hinchcliffe.
He's not like Tony Hinchcliffe, but he's interviewed like every famous person you could think of, including Sophie. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lucy.
I'm gonna check it out.
No, he's
Lucy
good.
loves Sophie. She is giving her so much love.
Mark is a fantastic interviewer and a good comedian, but yeah, he's interviewed like Obama at his house when Obama was president. He's all over the interview landscape.
That's swaggy.
He's swaggy, yeah. Okay, so I love your energy. I appreciate you sitting down. Is there anything that if you were given an opportunity on a podcast to talk about, that you specifically want to talk about, or that you feel like you're an expert in, or anything you're really passionate about? No pressure, but I just mean if there is a topic, I'm leaving it open to you to bring up.
It's interesting you ask because this seems to be a recurring theme with me that I get pulled in and interviewed on.
Really?
Like just last weekend, I was at Dodger Fest. I'm a huge Dodger fan.
Okay.
And I ended up getting interviewed by LAist KPCC, NPR.
About the Dodgers.
About the Dodgers and fire recovery and helping and how sports is such an important part of healing our community.
That's
and
true.
The Dodgers are going to be a big part of that because they are going to crush it this year. And I'm going to find joy in that. So this is
the
just
Dodgers
hilarious.
is baseball.
Dodgers is in fact baseball.
Didn't they displace like a lot of like poor peoples when they were building the arena?
Before my time.
Like they tore down like people's houses
It's
to
a
build the arena.
It's a pretty ugly story about how
true.
they ended up taking the property at
not great.
Chavez Ravine.
Not
That's true.
No, I think it's tight. Capitalism.
He likes it. He likes it actually.
But the
capitalist fan.
The Dodger. Well, yes, you should take a look at how much money they're spending on building the best team. So I would say I'm an expert in baseball.
Okay.
I'm also an expert in understanding that right now we need to find our joy where we can because the world
things are a little bleak.
Things are bleak.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's been my starter word on Wordle for quite some time.
Oh, bleak, you write it every time.
Since about January 20th.
That's good letters. Those are good letters.
And it's actually really good starters.
Yeah.
So
Not bad.
I always do trout.
Yeah.
Oh, trout's good, yeah.
Ooh.
And then everyone gets mad at me because
two
it's two
T's,
T's.
yeah.
But
Two T's.
I don't
also,
care.
You like
also,
it.
spoiler alert, Sophie, it's been used already.
They had trout.
They already used trout.
I'm
So
not
you're
trying to
gonna
get it on the first
Oh,
time.
you're not? Okay, so that actually happened to me about
I just like to get it going.
She's just trying to spell trout.
2 months ago, it
She's
finally
just like spelling
I'm
trout.
3 years.
Practicing
3 years of
spelling
using the same starter, and it finally happened.
Which was that?
It was Stare, STARE.
And it happened. You were
Wow.
happy.
Happened.
Wow.
Wow.
And then I had to find a new starter.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been using Bleak. I have an incredible community of activists that have been fighting for almost 10 years now to try to save our democracy, and obviously
They failed.
It's been rough.
How come your group failed so badly?
my group failed. That's correct.
Yeah, you guys fucked
Yeah.
up. 10 years and you totally dropped the ball.
If
No,
only
democracy is something you have to fight for. That's great.
Yeah.
If it's a republic,
Democracy
so long as
now.
you can keep it.
Yeah.
I listen
love
to NPR.
I love
Yeah.
democracy.
When my
now.
phone dies,
Yeah.
I listen to LAist all day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, so you may have heard my story.
I heard the story about the woman with chronic itch, and she just was talking about how nobody really talks about how people with chronic itch, but they talk about chronic pain, and I was like, this is tight.
You're like, finally a voice to the voiceless.
Itch
It's an
awareness.
important issue.
I saw my best friend Noodle from high school
Uh-huh.
has
Whoa.
huh?
Noodle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
She has always really struggled with restless leg syndrome.
Oh, I do that too, actually. My girlfriend hates it.
That's a thing.
yeah.
Yeah, but then whenever restless leg syndrome gets
have it right now.
gets addressed, she's like, finally.
Some representation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
NPR is good for that.
Yeah.
I love NPR.
How I just to give you an idea of
Yeah.
how my mind works. This
Yeah.
is how I relax.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
relax. I do Wordle.
Mhm.
I do connections.
Mhm.
I do spelling bee.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I remember,
You sound
I
like
do
an ad for
strands.
NPR right
I do ketamine and goon.
That's actually New York. It's actually the New York Times games.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like.
It's not- yeah.
Sorry. I've heard that
and
ad
I
on.
don't consider myself a success at spelling bee unless I get genius.
Mm.
It's it's genius or bust. I don't always go for queen bee, but genius or bust.
So you're part of the gooning revolution?
I'm a word nerd.
Yeah, I'm a big gooner.
How do you feel about that guy who died, the goon suicide, the goonicide?
Oh man, we're not gonna talk about a young legend
Oh,
like that. Like,
you don't know what any of this is?
you know, he died for our rights.
You know about the goonicide, right?
No.
Oh, you don't know about this?
Don't tell it. Don't tell it.
Okay, I'll send you some literature
But, like,
later.
Jewish people-
Yeah, send me a link.
I'll send you some literature
Jewish
later.
people
DM
love
me,
that stuff.
DM me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Send me a link.
Because
Well,
in
goons
Canada,
love to DM on Instagram.
In Canada, a goon
I
I
is
was
know
talking
like
about the
a,
word thing.
I know the Goonies.
It's not
I
related.
know the Goonies movie
It's
from
exactly
the 80s.
like the Goonies.
Oh, it's a little more adult.
It's the
But
same
in
thing.
Canada, a goon is a hockey player that is only on the
Yes.
ice to fight.
Really?
That I know. That
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, anything sports you can talk to me about. Like
Oh, you
today's
know all about-
actually,
okay, wow.
Today is the Super Bowl. I'm wearing green.
Oh, are you
because
gonna go
I'm
watch
rooting-
it? You're
Yeah,
a
I'm
fan
actually.
of the Eagles?
Yeah, I'm actually on my way. I was on my
didn't
way.
even
I was
know
doing
that.
I was doing a quick. I'm actually. Here's the thing.
You are
I'm not-
such Gen Z. I love it. You
Okay.
don't know when the
Thanks.
Super Bowl is.
I
You don't know
I
who anyone
actually
is.
gave up. I used to be a diehard football fan.
Oh.
I stopped watching
Why?
about 10 years ago because it's a sport that is
CTE?
actually because of CTE.
mm.
It's actually a sport that is designed to, by its very nature, destroy bodies.
So you're just like an activist for every cause.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
actually.
if I'm
everything.
passionate about it,
Except for the
you're
Chavez
gonna hear
regime.
about it.
Does that
Re-
come from a place of guilt or like,
Right.
or
wow. I'm gonna have to talk to my
Sorry.
therapist about this.
No, I think you just
on
want good in
Friday.
the world. You want good in
I,
the world.
It doesn't-
can I give a message to whites?
yes,
Yes,
please. We got
please.
3 right here. Please.
Yes, please.
And more out there.
There's no need to feel guilty.
Huh.
If you want to support a cause out of the kindness of your heart, that's fine. But you don't feel like you have to, because you know what that does? That makes like marginalized communities feel like they think that they're better than us.
Because you're being pitied.
Oh,
like
you're being
charity.
pitied.
the,
Yeah.
savior,
Charity.
the savior.
It's like we can
case,
get money
yes.
too. Like we made the hip hop shit. Like there's millions of black millionaires. Like
I
we're
get-
good. But it's good though that you're doing that though. And I want to say I love white people.
Noted.
Yeah. Okay.
Evil Vanish cares about white people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you heard it here first. You know.
Facts.
But I do think you've asked a very interesting question, which is that I have known for a very, very long time. I mean, really before I could identify it, that I recognize that I do come from a place of privilege.
Yeah.
And I made a decision about 10 years ago to kind of use a lot of my skills for trying to make a difference, whether it's standing up for marginalized communities, working in, switching from being a corporate, I was a corporate lawyer for many years. I worked in sports and media for many years.
Are you a lawyer at the nonprofit?
But no,
okay.
I haven't practiced law in like 15 years.
That's a crazy thing to
give up. You got to practice a lot.
Yeah,
you got to practice.
Yeah,
you got to practice. Yeah. No, I haven't. I've been retired for like over 15 years.
That's why make the transition out of being a lawyer? I'm just curious. That's because it's so hard to become a lawyer.
Yes, and I practiced for over 10 years.
Okay.
I think the burnout is real.
Right.
I worked in big law, long hours, and I realized again that I needed to work in a space that I could help. Felt like I made a difference every day, as opposed to just helping. You wanted to use your brain for good, basically. I did. Yeah.
Well, you're Jewish, right?
I am.
That's also like y'all are pretty marginalized too. You know,
in certain ways,
y'all had like bad things happen too.
Anti-Semitism is very much on the rise.
Right now, it's going crazy.
We have Nazis. I mean, people are literally displaying swastikas in public now.
Yeah. Like, it's not great.
And not great.
I would say not great.
Yeah, I would say on a scale of good to not good.
And then a group of black people came up and chased them out and grabbed their flags and burned it.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. That's cool.
In Cincinnati.
I like that.
That's right. That was in Cincinnati.
There's a video of them with the flag burning.
I like that.
I actually didn't see that part of it. Thank you for highlighting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we are, and I try to.
So you try to do good in the world.
I try to live my truth, and my truth is that the NFL is a little problematic. Look, any sport where you have millionaires and players is obviously has a lot of issues, but this one in particular, and so
did Elon do the salute, or what do you think?
Yeah,
I think it was 100%.
I believe it was 100%. I believe the fact that he is supporting the neo-Nazi party in Germany, the fact that he is
he certainly has
feeling proud about being able to say all of these things out loud.
My thing with him is it's like
problematic.
He certainly hasn't apologized in a way you would if you accidentally did a Nazi salute. Like
I
feel like
he's not acting like he embarrassed.
If you accidentally did that, I feel like you'd go pretty far out of your way to distance yourself from it. But the fact that he's just like been joking about it is like doesn't seem like an accident.
He's not embarrassed because this is what he believes.
But don't do ketamine, you'll become a fascist.
The thing is, I actually think that he is a Nazi, but I don't think that he did a salute. Like, I think that.
Oh, really? You think that's a hot take?
I watched like a longer part. Like, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he does kind of move
weird. He moves weird.
I do think that he has all of those thoughts, but I actually don't think that that's what he was doing because that feels too
stupid.
Insane
it's
to
like
do.
Why? But he's so dumb. He does such stupid stuff. I don't know.
Sophie, I actually think that I think that is actually a very, very fair assessment. That yes, he thinks those thoughts, and no, not necessarily did he.
Yeah, I don't think it's about that 1 second. I think it's about like all of his actions and public beliefs. But I think that it's so easy for everyone to be like, he did a salute, and then it's so easy for him to like make fun of that because for the people that want to believe him, they get this easy out of like, oh, the media is always trying to get him. But it's like, look at everything that he's ever said.
You're okay, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah.
By the way, are we actually live or is this just being taken?
There's no live. It'll just be recorded later. Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't.
You want to be next? Yeah, you'll get $1. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say thank you to both. Unless you have any final thoughts. You're a great
guest.
I
don't have any final thoughts, but I'm about to clip this and like post it if that's cool.
No, please. Let's just DM us. DM us or me.
When does it come out?
It'll probably come out in like we only do twice a month, so probably the first week of March.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but DM me and we'll do a collab or something.
At Evil Vanish on Instagram.
Okay, thank you so much.
DM me.
Let me give you $1 a sticker. Hold on.
Okay. And I'm Amanda Rykoff.
Any bad hoes DM me. You feel me? I'm single.
At Amanda Rykoff, RYKOFF. And at Lucy Loves Belly Rubs for adorable Lucy content.
Great job. Thanks for coming.
There's $1 sticker for you. Really appreciate you. Thanks for being so open about so many things, and thanks for doing good work in the world. Thanks for saying hi. Check out Sophie on Mark Maron's podcast. Nice to meet you. Take care. Thanks for sitting down. Bye-bye. Come sit down, please. Okay, yeah. You're next. How are you? We'd love to talk to you. Oh, she thought she was Sabrina Carpenter? Oh, yeah. That could... Oh, there's $1 on the street?
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, what's your name?
Rodrick James Brown.
Rodrick James Brown.
Rodrick's a cool name.
I love it.
Means Celtic warrior.
Do you go by Rod ever or always Rodrick?
How about Rick?
God, no, that's my brother.
His name is Rick Rod.
I'm Rodrick James Brown.
Rick or Rod. Yeah. Okay, that's a powerful
Have you
name.
been drinking?
No, have you?
Kidding.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Shut up. Anyway, what?
What's your day like? What are you up to today?
What are we up to today? We're making money,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So this dollar is part of that plan.
obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Andrew. This is Sophie.
Hi, Andrew.
What have you done throughout your life to make money?
I started bussing tables as a kid. My dad owns Foster Street's restaurants. In
All of them?
Ventura County.
Oh, Ventura. Okay.
God, no.
Okay.
It was actually Port Hueneme. And then I started. Well, anyway, so I started working at 8 years old.
8 years old, bussing tables.
No, sorry. It was Foster Street's. It's like dairy.
I know, ice cream. Yeah.
Okay.
They dip the cone in chocolate.
We did.
I knew all about.
It was amazing. My dad was astonishing. For
Really?
real. His name was James Robert Houck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're a big fan of the full name thing.
Yeah, but it's important.
Okay.
What's your full name, Andrew?
Andrew Glenn Michon is my full name.
You're French?
There is some French stuff, going on. Yeah.
And what about Sabrina Carpenter over here?
Sophia Sadie Rose Buddle.
Oh.
What?
Is Sadie Rose hyphenated? Or?
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I have 5 grandchildren. I have a Sophia, Sam. Go on.
5 grandchildren.
I may have been herbing today.
It's okay. That's okay. It's legal now.
Of course it's okay. Whatever. Dude, he's trying to tell me stuff I already know. What? So
How close are you with your grandchildren?
Very close.
Really?
I mean, it seems like closer with Sophia and Sam.
Right. Yeah, the other 3 not so close.
Don't be rude. Okay, here we go. Cut. Take one. There's Josiah Nathan has 2 girls named Rebecca and Maddie.
Okay.
And Trenton James has the other 3. Sophia's the baby. And then there's Sam and Damaris.
Yes, Damaris.
If I was one of the names that my grandparent closed their eyes to remember.
It's some trauma.
And I'm sure that I am, by the way.
Rude. I can always
I'm
go.
sure that
I
I
could
am.
be on Call Her Daddy right now. I don't have to do this. I'm kind of a big star.
be on Call Her
Whatever. Just 'cause you don't recognize me.
No one's ever said that.
Favorite guest ever on this cheap ass podcast.
Okay.
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 Have to be in the studio.
I like it. Call Her Daddy reference. Was not expecting that.
That's my favorite podcast.
That's your favorite podcast? Is
Yeah?
Call Her Daddy?
I didn't know about you yet.
No, but
What's
that's
your favorite episode of Call Her Daddy?
the one with Kamala?
That's like no,
Disaster. That's a disaster.
That's a bit of a
That's
disaster.
Illuminati shit. She's terrifying.
Okay.
She's a
Okay.
sorry, Lord.
No, but what was your favorite
Paris Hilton?
Paris Hilton,
Nicole,
Call Her Daddy?
Paris and Nicole.
Oh, really? You like
Call
that?
me daddy. I love you, Paris and Nicole.
That's funny.
They're amazing.
Wow.
Simple Life, girls.
Okay. The Simple Life, yeah. Okay. Okay, so you
You sick of me?
No, I'm not sick of you. I'm just trying to think of what to ask. So you bust tables as a kid. What have you done throughout your life? I'm just curious. I'm curious where your journey has taken you.
Okay, so then I became a Christian, got married to a woman.
Okay. A little bit of a
That's why
mistake.
we have the kids.
Yeah.
A what?
No, becoming
I said
Christian.
a bit of a mistake.
Well, I didn't. Anyway, so.
You could have.
Well, I did actually. So
Can I
anyway,
do
so.
this right now? Do you mind if I do this?
Okay. No, I don't know at all.
Oh,
Okay.
don't.
So
Okay.
you became Christian, married a woman, and then what happened?
We had sex and had kids. Did what people do when they get married. This is kind of low.
No, I'm trying to understand your life.
And I'm just having fun with you. Relax, calm down. So you guys, I'm going to be at the Roxy on Sunset.
Okay.
Look, why am I looking around? 'Cause
Okay.
I'm a star.
Okay. Did you get divorced from that woman eventually?
I hope so.
Did you stop being Christian as well?
For a bit.
For a bit. Are you back to being Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because Jesus is fine with gays.
Oh, okay.
The church told me they would heal me,
Yeah. Not
and
true.
they didn't.
So at what point in your marriage did you discover that you maybe...
I was 50 years old, and I went to see... Really, bro? It's my show, bitch. I was 50 years old, and I came out and lost my home, my family, everything.
From coming out?
In Jewish... I'm
We're Jewish as well.
I'm Cherokee, Blackfoot, German Jewish.
Okay.
I'm German Jewish too.
Oh.
Bam.
Not a ton of us left.
Sprachen Sie Deutsch?
Ich spreche nicht Deutsch.
Ah! I don't know that.
She said she doesn't speak
Okay,
it.
what else?
I bet I knew that.
Willkommen. How about Willkommen?
Welcome.
Yeah, we know that.
Is
Do you know
a
that from Cabaret?
Ocean. Come to the plastic table, bum.
Okay, so...
He's like taking my show over, damn it.
No, I love it.
Call her daddy, call me.
When you came out at 50, it changed
Trying
your
to parlay
it
this
changed,
into
it changed your life drastically.
I'm moving on up to these. What?
When you came out at 50, it changed your life drastically.
Are you really asking me that? Of course.
You started telling the story. I know you lost everything. I want to hear more about that if you're open to sharing it.
Of course I am, but I don't want to cry though. I hate.
Okay, then we don't have to get into it if you don't want to.
No, we're getting into it. Be quiet.
Okay.
So, in Jewish tradition, as you probably know, hopefully if you had bar and bat mitzvahs.
I didn't.
When you're
Me neither.
Me neither.
Fake Jews.
When you're 50, if you have any debts, they're forgiven.
Okay.
And my Jewish friends go, Rodrick, you should go bankrupt. It's fine. That's what it's for. And I was like, I can't do it. I have to pay my. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was trained.
You had a life.
Yeah. Well, and I was trained that. Oh my God! Here's comes the paparazzi. I'm so over it. Damn! I can't even. Hey!
There's no paparazzi.
Roll on by, baby.
Okay, so you the debts were forgiven.
Yeah. So I did it. I went bankrupt and $275,000 in debt gone overnight.
Whoa.
Well,
Is that how bankruptcy works?
Pretty much.
You're just like clean slate?
What?
Like a clean slate.
Becomes a clean slate?
Yeah.
Who covers that?
You guys didn't know that?
No, I don't know the specifics.
I've been broke, but because I've never had like credit cards.
You're not 50 yet.
Right.
You don't.
Well,
you can't.
because I've never really had credit cards and stuff. And
Right.
so
You've never gone
I've
in too
had
deep.
zero, but I've never gone like too below zero.
Good.
Right.
But that's not going to help you in the future.
Oh no, you
wanna
have a credit card now, right?
I have a credit card
Yeah,
now.
she's
Well,
building
just
credit.
pay it off every month. If I could advise you, having lost everything.
Yes.
Wow.
I was people go, were you a gambler? I'm like, no, I bought stuff for gifts for people, whatever.
Dang.
But I was terrified. We were somewhat wealthy suddenly in Ventura, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's family
Ice cream money.
owned the Pierrefontaine. No, this is
Okay, different money.
Then I went to be a busboy at a famous hotel in Ventura called the Pierrefontaine.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right on the point there, right? Is it like on the by the pier?
Yeah.
I surf there all the time, right at C
You're a
Street.
surfer?
Yeah, I surf at C Street all the
I
time.
probably met you there.
Oh yeah, maybe
I
so.
didn't.
No, probably
I've
not.
been here for 7 years.
Okay, in LA.
I'm
Sorry.
West Hollywood.
Hollywood. In West
It's
Hollywood,
It's
sorry.
another country.
Okay.
No, people say like, "Why do you live in LA, man?" And I go, "I don't. I live in effing WeHo.
Yeah,
it's the shit.
Me
I
too.
love it.
Me too. I love WeHo.
The call
I
her
love
daddy
WeHo.
capital of LA. WeHo.
Hola, papi."
Okay, so you lost everything. What was it like to rebuild from that point forward?
Well, first of all, you go through hell
Mm.
because I had a reputation. I was somewhat well known,
Wow.
wealthy, whatever.
Yeah.
And being homeless in your own hometown
Whoa.
is horrifying because most people judge you.
Sure.
And I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't digging in trash cans, but I lost a lot of friends that were allegedly Christian.
Whoa.
So it's heartbreaking.
Huh. I mean, I think that the conversation around homelessness has changed a little bit recently, where people are more understanding that
My sons just came to visit on Friday.
Oh, can you speak on the mic?
Yes.
Your sons came to visit on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Was it nice to see them?
Oh, he was there. It was astonishing. They were so good with everything. I was nervous because I have a beau, and he's younger than two of my kids.
Oh wow.
And I was like kind of freaking out.
Wow.
I was wearing green nail polish and I caught the stove on fire. Nick, back me up. Remember when I caught the stove on fire? It was like I had.
He's talking about catching the stove on fire.
Friday.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's okay. This is your beau.
He's my assistant.
He's assistant. Okay.
So what happens is I'm holding a open can of what's it called? Polish remover.
Nail polish. Oh, remover to get
Yes.
rid of the green nails.
Yes, because I was afraid they would judge me. No. So what do? I'm making eggs for them, and I accidentally poured the shit onto the stove. It blows up in a fire immediately, and I go, oh shit, and then I go, I just poured water on it, but I have a broom that's like natural broom, and it caught on fire, and I was like, little fire scarecrow. It's perfect. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, nice. Her
dog. Go on.
Yeah. Well,
have you had enough?
No, I'm just trying to think of where to go. You know.
Okay, so I'll be at the Roxy.
Okay, let's hear
on
about
Sunset Boulevard.
Okay, when? Often.
Performing or hanging out?
Performing.
Music?
Yes.
What do you play?
I sing. It's called
sing?
Life as a Rod. I
Life as a
Love
Rod.
You, Bette Midler.
Oh, it's
Cute.
a
Bette Midler, come in, Bette Midler.
Is it like a one-man show you kind of have built?
There's a 12-piece band.
Oh, amazing.
I'm going to be a really big star.
I would love that for you. I'd love that for the culture.
Thank you.
Do you have
Yeah.
horns? Do you have horns in the band?
Oh yeah, she grew up playing horns.
Do you want to be in the band? I'm
No,
putting
I
it
can't play
together.
anymore.
She's busy. She's busy.
You know what? I tried to play the flute and the piano and everything else, and I sucked royally.
But you're good at
But
singing.
I have perfect pitch, actually, I'm told.
That's awesome.
You know,
That's as good as it gets, pitch-wise.
See, this is the whole thing, full circle. Like when you lose everything,
Yes.
you have to just suck it up and do whatever you have to. And so I go to 12-step, but I'm not
amazing.
an alcoholic, but I'm an addict personality. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Do you find that losing everything
It's the best thing that ever happened.
Really?
Like, so the fire is burning people's houses to the ground.
Okay.
Devastating.
Sure.
But spiritually, look at what's happening in the community.
Sure, I agree with that. Yeah. Do you think that?
I think that losing everything does build confidence
Well,
because it allows you to know that you can overcome stuff.
I made it happen. I didn't get it at the time. So I went to see Brokeback Mountain from Ventura to the Grove. Stayed all day, watched 4 shows, cried my head off.
You watched Brokeback Mountain 4 times?
Yeah.
Was that what made you come out?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I mean, if you go see Brokeback Mountain 4 times and you don't come out.
I just stayed. What? She's funny.
Yeah.
What about him?
Something wrong.
He's cracking up.
Something wrong.
So then I got in the car.
Four Brokeback Mountain will turn the straightest man gay.
Fifth one free.
Jesus, we just pray.
Wow. So you saw it 4 times. You.
I just stayed all day and cried my head off.
Oh my God.
I have to find Heath.
That's crazy.
And then
he died.
Yeah.
So did that truly?
You don't want Jake? You don't want Jake?
He's not the same. It's not the same.
You don't want Jake.
He doesn't want Jake. Sorry, Jake.
No, Jake, I love you. You're a really good actor, but you kind of have bug eyes.
No, and I actually know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, and I feel like people talk about him like he's like such a stud.
No, he's beautiful. He's a good man.
No, but there's something a little off, and I see what you mean.
What about your nails?
You can go fast. You're okay. Thank you. Or you want to sit down next? Okay, no worries. Whatever you want.
They pay you. It's $1.
Yeah, if you want.
If you want.
You should be next.
Come on, welcome.
Yeah, you should do it.
Okay.
Yay.
We're gonna say thank you so much for spending time with us.
You guys
Rodrick,
are
you're the best. Can you give $1 to your crew too? I know you're out trying to make money, so give $1 to the crew members who waited by as well. You guys are trying to make money today. Yeah. Have a great day, Rodrick. Really appreciate you. Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
Take out the headphones. Don't forget. Thank you, Rodrick. Bye-bye. Thank you. We really appreciate you.
My neck is getting crazy hot.
I give you a sticker. It's got all the info on there. Yeah. Thanks, Rodrick. Sorry. Yeah, bye-bye.
Yes,
Sorry. We're recovering from one of the strangest interviews I've ever had. Hey, guys. We're still here in Japan with a couple more ads. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Let's talk numbers. Traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up fast.
That's why I don't do it.
But if BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save on average up to 50% per session.
I can do that.
You can handle that?
You want me to go to therapy?
I would love for you to fix yourself. You have so many issues that really impact the way that I love you and the way that the Japanese men in the world love you.
You know what some people do instead of therapy?
What?
Move to Japan.
Really?
Yeah, it fixes everything.
You want to live here?
Well, it's either that or BetterHelp.
Right. I do therapy every week. It truly helps me a lot. I haven't been able to do it on this trip because my therapist isn't as online as these BetterHelp people. And I'm suffering.
Yeah, and I'm paying the price.
And you're paying the price. Therapy is really helpful. You can work through stuff in your life. You can tackle your own problems. You can tackle your relationship problems. You can tackle the way you interact with people in your life. And therapy not only benefits you, it benefits your loved ones because they get a better version of you. And with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They serve over 5 million people globally. Your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/outside today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/outside. BetterHelp.com/outside. Give it a shot. It could help you out. Take your first spin with confidence at Golden Nugget Online Casino. New customers, we're backing your first 24 hours of play on slots with a 100% loss back offer up to 1,000 in casino credits. That's right, you win or get it all back in casino credits on your first day. It's that simple. It's the perfect way to jumpstart your game and experience the thrill of our top slots. Don't miss out. Secure your 100% loss back with a minimum $5 net loss and start spinning today. Use promo code OUTSIDE and get started at Golden Nugget Online Casino.
Don't miss out. Secure your 100% loss back with a minimum $5 net loss and start spinning today. Use promo code OUTSIDE and get started at Golden Nugget Online Casino. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Loss back for 24 hours up to 1,000 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at goldennuggetcasino.com/promo.
That's it for the ads. That's it for capitalism. We're here in Japan. We have a couple more days on our trip. And I have to check out of this hotel in 15 minutes.
I can't check out. I'm dead.
Sorry. Bye-bye. Back to the episode. Enjoy. What's your name?
I'm Beth.
Beth, nice to meet you. How's your day going?
Good.
Okay, how is your
We're
day going?
good. You're really protected from the sun. It's quite bright
I'm
out
actually
here.
obsessed with this hat.
Look, I'm a redhead.
Yes, you got
So
it.
we break out in a rash.
You got to do what
look
you can.
At us in the wrong way.
Yeah. You got to do what you can.
I mean,
living in LA as a redhead, that's crazy.
yeah, constant.
Are you from here?
For cancer.
Yeah, are you from here?
I was born and raised here. What about you guys?
I'm from California, but not Los Angeles. I was born and raised in the Bay Area, but been here a while.
I'm San Luis Obispo originally.
Oh, okay, not too far.
Oh, I love San Luis Obispo.
Slow town.
I
It's
got
pretty nice.
engaged there.
You
Oh,
did?
really?
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Are you
Yeah.
married? Yeah.
No, we just got engaged this year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in 2025? I didn't even know you were engaged. That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
You
How
should
did-
get to know your co-host.
Well, no, she's a guest co-host.
I guessed just
This
today.
is our first time doing it.
Oh, geez.
But we are very
imagine
close.
it hasn't come up yet.
We are very
Oh,
close,
okay,
though. We are
okay.
very close.
You're not wearing a ring.
How
so
did
that's
he?
why.
How did he engage? How did he propose to you?
We went to it's called the Madonna Inn.
Oh,
you
no.
must know
Oh.
it from
Yes.
Do you hate that as being from SLO? Is it like
no,
so trashy?
I mean it's trashy, but it's
It's
beautiful.
trashy, but we're white trash.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
okay.
Yeah.
And there you
so yeah, we went to
That's nice. You
the
had a nice
Madonna
place?
Inn, and then we were walking through some little courtyard to go to dinner, and he proposed in this little park, and then we turned around and there was like all the people that were in the park had been hired to take secret pictures of it.
Whoa.
It's kind of cool.
A little paparazzi moment.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Have you
Congrats.
ever been proposed to?
Yes.
Did you get
Are
married?
you married?
I did.
Did you get
Yeah.
divorced?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, but it's on the horizon.
No. You know, marriage is
Marriage is hard.
Marriage is fucking hard.
How long have you been married?
Am I allowed to cuss on this?
Yeah,
of course.
You'll go to hell, but yeah.
Okay, good.
How long have you been married?
For 12 years, almost 12 years.
I mean, do you have any advice for someone about to
what's your
embark on that
advice?
journey?
It's just know that it's hard.
Mm.
You go into it, the first year sucks, I think.
What?
People always say
That's
it's like
not
the first year's
good.
amazing, but I actually think the first year sucks.
Why?
In what capacity?
Yeah.
Because it's hard. You're getting to you're like, oh, this is my forever. Okay.
You kind of take stock of your life a little bit.
Yeah, and it's like all the hoop-de-doo is gone, and I feel like
Like
you
the
start
wedding
to
is exciting, and then after it's like a bit of a come down.
I think so, but we
Huh.
were a hot mess when we
Really?
got engaged and married, and then we started.
Like you were not in a good place. to
No,
go.
I feel like we both had our heads firmly up our own asses, and then it took about 5 to 10 years to pull it out, respectively.
Interesting.
So-
That's so interesting.
So
and
now we're just.
would you describe yourself as at that time were you like a drama couple?
Oh yeah,
Because we all
definitely.
have friends that were your friend is always in a fight with her boyfriend, and it's it's fun to have that as a
yes.
friend because you're like,
Oh,
oh, what did he fucking do
God.
this time? But it's hard to be in. I've been in drama couples as well. That
Oh
sucks.
yeah, it
But it's
does.
fun to be friends with someone in a drama couple
Oh,
because
God. Well, at least I'm providing entertainment while
Yeah.
my
Life is falling apart.
life is falling apart. Yeah, it's good. It's good for a good laugh.
So, but the first year is hard, and
I
then
think the first year is hard.
and then it got a little better.
It got better. It gets better.
where's it at right now?
Yeah.
We're okay. We're okay.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay.
Okay,
You're-
what-
No worries. No worries.
What do you love about him, and what irks you about him?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah.
What I love about him, he's an emotionally intelligent man for being a man.
Oh, love that. Love that.
He's good with words, good with feelings.
Oh, that's amazing. Because
That's
my fiance is also really good with feelings, and I'm not good with feelings, so it's really helpful.
Yeah.
Oh.
What irks me? Stubbornness, maybe.
About what kind of stuff?
Just when someone is it's like, oh yeah, I could have said that differently, or oh yeah, just taking.
He doesn't say that.
Oh,
He
he,
doesn't
won't
do
be.
that.
He won't back it. He won't
No,
backpedal.
sometimes he does. He does. I don't know.
You love him.
Just fresh off a
You're
fight.
obsessed.
Oh, fresh off a fight. Are you going on a walk because you guys just got to fight?
Well, we hate him. You know that I
Yeah,
back
fuck
women.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's the best.
I don't care what
Honestly,
his
he's
side
the
is. You were
best.
right in that fight.
No, but he
He's
pissed
good.
us off.
Yeah, he
He
pissed
did?
us off.
Pissed us off.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Big time.
Yeah.
I mean, look, here's the deal. When you are a woman and you're going through perimenopause, menopause,
Yeah.
hormones are a rise. This shit is real.
Yeah.
Yes, he has to choose peace because your
He's
body is
gotta
not
choose-
choosing peace.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, it's good. I love how everyone pauses,
Yeah,
so
I
afraid
know.
they're going to, interrupt.
Do you want to join us, by the way?
Yeah, here.
Okay, yeah,
sit
just
down.
come on in. We're just getting into life and relationships. You'll be the final guest, and then we'll wrap it up shortly after. Thank you for your patience.
You can say if you want.
Yeah, please stay. We're all
Okay.
together now.
All right.
We're all together now. Well, what's your name?
My name's Owen.
Oh, do you know Rodrick?
I don't know.
Okay. You were sitting there, the Rodrick team. I wasn't sure.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just waiting his turn.
No, I know,
Polite.
but I just wanted to make sure that you didn't know Rodrick.
No.
Okay, I got Owen here. Beth, I'm Andrew. This is
Yes.
Sophie.
Pleasure.
What's your life like, Owen?
Oh golly.
Are you in a relationship? Are you?
I am not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Do you want to be?
Do you have a crush on
I
anybody?
suppose I have crushes on everybody.
Really?
It's such a problem.
I love a crush.
Do you act on them, or do you just...
Every time.
Really?
It's like, hey, how you doing? By the way, I love you. Do you want to have kids? Where do you want to retire? Let's just do it.
How do people respond to that?
Never well.
Really?
It never works out.
You
never
wear your heart
has.
on your sleeve.
Try to.
Good
do
for
my
you.
best.
That's beautiful.
Do you have crushes on men or women or both?
Just women.
Okay, and
Despite my appearances.
no, it's just we're in West Hollywood. I'm trying.
So valid. You're right.
No, and it's nothing bad. But when you said you want to have kids, I was trying to figure out which way that pointed me. But then
Fair
anyway,
enough.
but men can have kids too.
Sure
Okay,
can.
so do you approach women in public?
No, God, no. Girls are so scary, dude.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Really? But you're
No.
a handsome guy. I feel like you could approach women in public.
Thank you.
I don't
Never
know.
do it.
What do you do? Just the apps?
No, I'm a big fan of the friend of the friend.
Oh, is that up?
Not even, just like we're at a pregame, we're at a party. Hey, how you doing? This is my friend, whoever. Like, nice to meet you. Because like there you already have
They've
like
been vouched for.
they've been vouched
exactly.
for.
Like
Yeah.
if we share a friend, we at least know we like the same kind of people.
That's
Easy.
so. And so, why you wear your heart on your sleeve? You have crushes on people. Why don't you have somebody?
Right.
Great question. Wish I had an answer.
I
Have
feel
you
like
had-
it's tough for your generation. Is it not?
Maybe.
Probably.
When's the
yeah.
last time you were really dating someone seriously?
4 years ago
It's a
now.
lot. But you
4
want to be
years.
dating someone seriously.
I would be.
Is that a main priority or not really?
Not like something I'm actively like,
Have you never done the apps?
I'm on the apps, but like,
The apps are hard.
That's just
The apps are
torture,
hard.
dude.
Okay.
It sounds
awful.
like really hard because I think that it's like way more important that you like their vibe in person,
Vibe.
their texture in
Yeah.
person than their stats or their photos.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it should be almost only what the pheromones are and none of the info.
So it just comes out. The pheromones come out.
I think that it should just be smells, and then you can see if you align on politics later.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. But you friends of friends, you admit you have crushes and it's not reciprocated often?
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
Every now and again.
Okay.
So 4 years ago, how long was that relationship?
We were together for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yeah.
And so do you feel like you're still recovering from that, or you want a new relationship?
I think I was for a while. I think I needed like at least a year and a half, 2 years maybe, to like move on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've never been like like people are like serial daters, like they have to be in a like relationship, like no matter what. That's never been my MO, I wouldn't say.
You know what's kind of cool is progressing from this side, we have single, relationship, engaged, married.
Oh, fun.
Kinda
Don't look
cool.
at me at the pinnacle.
No, I'm sorry, you
Jesus
are.
Christ.
I'm sorry, you just are. It's just the truth. I'm not. It's just how it is. And then next to you is someone dead. There's a corpse. There's a corpse on your other side.
I mean, the other side would be divorce.
Just like
we gotta
love
get a
kills
divorcee
me.
on
Divorce
here.
is the next
Divorce
one.
or death. It's really either
Yeah.
one. Those are the options.
Well, I'd say, it took me a long time to find my other partner. And, as much as I'm kidding, he's amazing and great.
Sure,
We're
sure.
a great partnership, and we've grown so much being together.
Yeah.
But, for most of my 30s and 20s, fuck 20s, 30s was tough, too.
Yeah.
I think it's just, a tough time. But, your person's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
for
you
sure.
do?
I work in music. I'm in management.
Oh, you're
Oh.
a manager.
What kind of musicians do you manage?
It's my
Rodrick?
company mostly Rodrick. Yep.
Rodrick.
It's mostly like pop and like singer-songwriter
You wanna be next?
types.
And you can't
Okay, no
date.
worries.
You can't date a client.
Oh God, no! That's a
No.
terrible idea.
I know, but
bad.
you actually could, and it would be so bad.
That's such a bad idea.
Are we not
I don't
thinking
wanna
about
do
how
that.
bad it would be, though?
In a
It's
good way.
She does it with
Yeah.
a
Can
shoulder
Can you imagine
tilt.
if like, there
You
being a
can't,
difficult client, then I have to go home and make
Listen
dinner
to
when
the
they're
way
like
she's
not
saying
reading
bad.
my fucking emails.
Listen to
we're
the
trying
way
to get
she-
a contract signed, dude. Sign my shit.
But she's saying bad in such a cute way. You gotta admit it'd be
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
bad.
It would be
You're
so
right.
bad.
So naughty.
We shouldn't. It would be like that.
You gotta admit. Wait, sorry. I was distracted. What kind of music do you represent?
Pop.
Pop and
Okay,
like
cool.
singer-songwriter stuff.
Who's your favorite pop girly right now of the top?
Top.
Of the top.
Up the
It's
top.
it's between Chapel and Charlie. They're both.
Oh,
like,
Sabrina's
Did
not
you
up
go to
there
the
for
sweat
you.
tour?
I sure did, dude.
I did too. It was
I
amazing.
got so insanely lucky. I went to Charlie's show at the Shrine the week after Brat came out, before it became
Before it
like.
was
So
such
they
a-
didn't
Yes.
know. They didn't know.
It
No
was
one
like
knew.
Nobody knew.
she did the
Nobody
whole
knew.
album, dude. It was one of
Did you have
the
drop-ins? Were there drop-ins? Like big people?
the only one that came was Addison Rae for the Von Dutch remix.
I love Addison Rae.
It ripped, dude.
This
It
is
was
where
so
I feel
sick.
old.
Oh, it's so
No,
cool.
Like droppings? Who pooped? Drop-ins. People
bad.
guessing?
Yeah, they guessed it. They guessed it.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
man.
Do you
But
go
yeah.
to a lot of concerts, like
I
for
do,
work and
yeah.
stuff?
It's like the only real perk is that I can kind of like get into Joe's for free.
Do you like the lifestyle though? You like the job and the work?
I do. It's like, it's a lot.
Is it hard managing people with egos?
I'm extremely lucky that the people I work with are genuinely good people.
Okay.
I know that is a rarity
I believe it.
in my line of work, but
you haven't had any major problems.
I have not had to work with anyone with a real diva personality yet. I'm sure it will happen at some point.
I haven't until today, and then now with Sophie, it's just kind of crazy for me.
Who's your up and coming client that you're like, this person is going to be big?
I think so. One of the guys I work on is a singer songwriter called Hazlitt.
Okay.
He the best way I can describe it. It's like folk America. It's like Noah Kahn music, but in the style of Bon Iver. Kind of.
Oh, I love Bon Iver.
It's really, really
How do
good.
you pop off somebody unknown?
You mentioned them on a podcast.
You mentioned you go on Podcast But Outside.
Hazlitt's been
at
lit.
HAZLEET. Easy.
Yeah.
Hazlitt's been lit. He doesn't know which one.
He's great, dude. He's so cool.
How do you?
What
is it?
Growing something is so it has so much to do, I think, with finding a way to be business savvy while maintaining the integrity of the creative direction of the project, which sometimes the business is good, but that takes over the project itself.
It's a balance.
It's
a balance.
And business meaning marketing or branding?
Right.
All the above. Yeah. If you have, I could name you 50 artists that make the best music I've ever heard that no one has ever heard of because they don't have the greatest team around them, or they don't pay
or it's just some weird magical alchemy that just doesn't hit.
Also, I'm talking like I know anything. It's 99.9% luck.
Right.
It's really all it is.
Right.
Someone at
and hand jobs.
And hand jobs. And a good dry hand job in the back of the green room.
Drier the better.
Yeah.
I actually, hot take, I feel like hand jobs are back.
That's crazy.
Where did I actually feel like hand jobs are back.
Again, the old lady at the end of the table. I'm like, where did they go?
When did we stop getting hand jobs? Yeah, what the hell?
Because
Oh
hand
my God.
jobs is for any time.
Hand jobs
Right.
are timeless.
And so
Is it?
Yes. If you open your heart up to hand jobs
Or your hand.
more stuff can be happening in your life.
Yes.
Damn.
You don't have to wait for sex. You don't have to wait for a blowjob. Hand job at the grocery store.
You
Right.
just
You
get
can always
yanked to the
slot it
back
in.
of the Whole Foods on
Yes.
Fairfax and Santa Monica?
Yes.
Yes.
Woof,
They
brother.
They got lotions there.
They do, and it's all $15 lotion too. You get
No,
Not
but
if
these
you
free
feel it.
samples. Free samples. You're in there.
Hand job, baby. Okay, with that, I'm out.
Oh, but no, he might sign you with that song you
Yeah,
Oh,
just.
keep
really?
going, yeah.
Born to hand
Go to
job.
16. Born to hand
Watch
jobs?
out,
Hell yeah.
Hazlitt.
Okay.
He's lit.
Thank you, Beth. You were awesome.
I
There's
know,
$1.
but-
You get $1 and a sticker.
Okay, I'm gonna donate it back.
Okay, no, I mean, don't give it to someone else. We like to give everyone $1. I mean,
Okay,
whatever.
watch who
Yeah,
I
take
give it to.
Yeah,
I'll do something. I
I'll
don't
do
know.
something. Thank you, Beth.
All
We really
right.
appreciate
Bye,
it.
you guys. I'm
Thanks
going
for
to
spending
the
some
gym.
time
I
with
love
us.
you
Yeah.
so
Oh,
much.
enjoy the gym. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Do you want to finish it out, or are you just hanging out? Finish it out. We're going to end up very soon, but you can just tell us who you are, and yeah, we have.
Tell us who you are.
Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Lucy.
Lucy.
Hi. Oh my God, the dog's name was Lucy.
Yeah, we had a dog named
Everyone's
Lucy.
dog's
Incredible.
name is Lucy.
I'm Sophie. Every other dog is Sophie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just normal. What's your name one more time?
Owen.
Owen. Why hasn't Owen found love?
I don't know.
He deserves it,
Because
right?
he's too busy at the function.
Oh, he's
I
out of
feel
it.
that you
true,
two would
actually.
look like a very beautiful couple.
I know. What's up with that?
That's very funny. We have been told we are the
Siblings.
are dating
Yeah.
so
Oh,
often.
really?
Yeah.
And you choose siblings in
We
terms
do.
of whether or
Uh-huh.
not you're getting into that realm.
Yeah.
Okay, you choose
Do
siblings.
you have a crush on anybody?
Not really.
Do
So
you-
anxious and avoidant attachment style. It's
This
literally
is perfect.
perfect. It's literally perfect. Match made in heaven.
Yeah.
do you act on crushes when you have a crush on someone, or do you keep it hidden?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't really had a direct I have a crush on that boy. In
Okay,
a
so
while.
avoidant.
Really?
Literally, there's perfect opposites.
That's what my therapist said too.
Yeah. Do you have a male therapist or a female therapist?
I have a guy one.
I have a guy one too.
I kind of like it better.
I have a guy one too, and I was just talking about it with my girlfriends because they can't believe I have a guy therapist.
I think it's better.
I think it's better too. You know what I think? I think that it's most of my questions and confusion is about men, and so I kind of want someone on enemy behind enemy
no,
lines.
and
That's
he
a
was
good
like,
point.
that man doesn't like you and you don't like him. I'm like,
No, they're so much more
You're
direct.
right.
They're so much more direct because female therapists will really empathize with your feelings, but they
Yeah.
won't cut it to you straight.
Wow.
no,
Huh.
they really dish it to you straight, but I kind of need that.
I need that too. Okay, this
That's
is great.
cool. That's a good hot tip. My therapist is a woman, but I don't know. It's maybe different for men.
Mine's a guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's rare. I feel like men on men is a little rare in the therapy.
We're in West Hollywood,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna
men
say
on men is
that.
popular
Wow, okay.
here, but I just mean therapy-wise. Therapy-wise. Okay. And you're single right now,
Yeah.
but you're not. You're avoiding it as she is. pointed out.
Yeah, I fear I am avoiding it. a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you just want to focus on other stuff, or it's just not happening.
I don't know if you've like seen what like a straight woman's like Hinge selection looks like these days, but like it's really
I do a lot of catfishing stuff, so actually I have
Really?
seen. Yeah, I play as a woman online, so I've definitely seen the selection.
it's like really scary.
and
out
I've
there.
gotten some
I
of those.
heard it's worse in LA and New York than the rest of the world.
Probably, yeah.
That honestly, I would
Really?
agree with that.
So it's just the apps that are such a cesspool that it has ruined dating for you in general.
What was the last time you went on a Hinge date? Like, I've
Wait,
been
I went
one
on
in
a date
2
last
years.
weekend.
Really?
Hinge
How'd
What
it
was
go?
it?
It was good.
Hinge date?
I
What did
went
he
to-
do?
No, I met him on Raya.
Oh,
Derogatory.
embarrassing.
That might be worse.
That's where I met my serious girlfriend, who I now live with. So
Okay,
it's
really?
possible. Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
made it
It's
out.
possible.
Thanks. At least someone
Yeah.
made it out.
Okay, and the date was okay, but are you going to see him again?
I don't know. I mean, it was a good date, but like, I
Huh.
was like, is it a good date? Because like,
Where'd you go?
I went to Zinc in Venice.
Oh, I know.
That's a
it.
nice place.
Zinc A?
Yeah.
Zinc, whatever.
Yeah, I know it.
Same
Okay.
shit.
And do you work in music too?
No, I work in marketing.
For what kind of stuff?
We do a bunch of like clothing brands and
Oh.
shoes and stuff like that.
What brands are you allowed to say?
I don't think I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, you don't have to say. Don't worry about it. Do you wear a lot of the brands and you get a lot of free clothes?
No, I actually don't get anything for free.
That sucks.
I just send out their emails.
That sucks.
You know.
You don't intercept any press packages or anything?
No, I wish.
Yeah, you got to be a little more devious.
You gotta steal from work
steal
more.
from your
Yeah,
clients.
you
What are you
got
doing?
to steal from work.
Well, I
yeah.
have a job if not to steal from work.
That's
Literally.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I see another long nail girl. Love it.
Yeah.
Have you always been a long nail girl?
For the last like 5 years, because I have really small hands and they look really creepy.
Me
if I
too,
don't have
and it
long
makes them
nails.
look like very elegant.
Yeah, okay, thank you. You get
So
it.
for me, I really like long nails because it just like really tells the world I can't help you.
so true.
Not going to do that for you.
People are like asking for directions, and I'm like, I don't know.
Look at what's going
I
on.
literally don't know.
That's a really smart idea. Okay, and are you at the function with him a lot? You said
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
what
definitely.
What are the
Oh, yeah.
functions that you guys, music shows, or what are the functions you go to?
We do go to a lot of shows together.
Yeah.
What else? What other kind of functions are you guys at?
We crawl around house parties and,
Okay.
and
Like actually.
Like
shitty
worms, like
clubs in
worms.
Hollywood.
Okay, wow.
Crawling around.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have fun though. We
Yeah.
like it's a good time.
And so I
Having a
assume you
lovely
guys are
time.
both like Gen Z, like early 20s, yes? Early mid 20s?
That's such a compliment. I'm late 20s, so
Late
that
20s?
felt nice.
I turned 27 soon.
Okay, so I just turned
just
30,
turned
so
30.
it's not, not a derogatory question. My question for Gen Z, I think you qualify Gen Z,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah. So, do you drink alcohol? Do you do drugs? You don't have to say if you do drugs for work
Yes.
reasons, but like I feel like there's like a real derogatory like
Right.
Gen Z
They
don't
don't-
party.
they
Gen
don't
Z
drink,
don't know how to party.
they don't do
Well,
drugs,
I
they don't
think
have
our
sex.
end of Gen Z is like the fun end. The ones that are younger,
They
like
don't
they're
do
lame.
anything.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I saw a thing about it's like the Gen Z divide is just pre and post pandemic high school
Right.
graduation.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
graduated high school before the pandemic,
That
like,
makes so
you
much
act
sense
like a specific way.
because you
That's so
learn
true.
you learn so much like party socializing in
yeah.
high school, and
Yeah.
so if you didn't get to do that, you're never
Yeah.
gonna learn.
It's like, did you not get to see your friends for 2 years? You might be a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a little weird, maybe,
Yeah.
during like the most developmentally important years of your life.
Yeah, and so how old were you when COVID happened? Early
It was literally my 23rd birthday,
Oh,
or 22nd.
Wow.
At the end of my 20s were
22nd
stolen
birthday.
from me. My final 20s were
yeah, that's
taken
kind
from
of
me.
bad. Yeah.
My last 3 months of college, or 2 months of college.
That's
you
so
were
sad.
like had to go home.
Well, I was actually on spring break in Cabo when we got the school-wide email that we had no more class anymore, and I was like,
You were like the person that everyone was like kind of hating online.
Oh yeah.
That's so
Oh
funny.
no, but they wrote this whole article, but they all blamed like a different school, and I was like fully there with them, and I was like, oh my
That's-
god, how could they do this?
No, you need one last hurrah. Why not?
I just it was
Dang.
crazy.
Okay. So, as ambassadors for Gen Z, what do you feel is most misunderstood about your generation?
Oh,
I was gonna
God.
say we're not all that annoying, but we kind of are.
Well, you're so annoying.
Oh, no.
That's-
But every
that's
That's actually a lie.
Every generation is. And what's the cringiest thing that older generations do? I asked like some 8-year-olds that yesterday, and they had some interesting ideas.
What did they? I really want to hear what they
Wait,
have to say.
yeah, what did they say?
I'm trying to. First of all, they were really into the Costco guys, so that's kind of there. One of them looked like the Rizzler, honestly.
Oh, God.
This was on the podcast yesterday. But
you had the Rizzler on the podcast yesterday?
No. We had a guy who looked like the kid who looked like the Rizzler.
Is that a dream guest?
I'm trying to think. I would love to get the Rizzler. Yeah. I would love to get the Rizzler.
That's a good question for you. Have you had a dream guest on this podcast?
Our dream guest our dream you guys for sure. Our dream guest for the first few years was John Hamm, like almost like as a joke.
That's such a good one.
And then we got him.
You did get him. I remember seeing that.
Oh, thanks for saying that. Yeah, we got him for our 100th episode. I think honestly, if I had a genuine dream guest, I think Conan would be the best because he's so.
A good one.
Because on his podcast he interviews strangers and like he was so funny all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know him at all. I've interacted with him once at a party, but like
my friend is writing for him right now for the Oscars.
Oh, that's
there
awesome!
What a great job!
What a great job!
Get in there.
We've reached out to his people. He hasn't responded, but like through my manager and stuff. But anyways. But honestly, my dream guest is just you guys, just random people who are walking by.
Oh, thanks.
Already said Conan.
Yeah.
No, but for real, you guys.
Wait, who's yours?
Guys?
This is not my podcast.
But if you could interview anyone,
you're interviewing.
If you could interview anyone, just even for your own thing, what would your dream guest be? Even a conversation.
Conversation.
No, you don't fuck with that.
You don't like conversations too much. Too much pressure.
Maybe Chaperone.
Chaperone, yeah.
Yeah, I want
Would you be really?
I feel like she'll say stuff that's like really not advised for her to say it publicly.
Yeah,
and so I would want to talk to somebody that might actually say something that they shouldn't say.
You got to get Renee Rapp. She's the least media trained.
She'll say
I've ever
anything.
seen.
Say anything.
She is so goddamn
I love her.
funny.
She's
dude.
so cool.
Oh,
would it make your day to know that I sat behind Chaperone on an airplane once?
Did she recline
her seat?
Is
that true?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's true.
Did she
it's also true.
Did she
recline her seat?
There was, unfortunately, I don't know because there was a slight barrier between us, which was first class.
You were in econ, yeah.
I actually so feel like Chapo would be one of those girls that goes viral for putting their hair over top of
somebody.
No, there was a wall because she was in first class, but we were both at the same music festival. I was doing the podcast there, Outside Lands, and she was flying home.
Wow.
Anyway, she was doing her thing, and I fucking stand.
Did she have her hat on that she wore to the Grammys?
She was.
Her cone.
Oh my God, the cone hat is.
She was
so
covered up.
I died.
Yeah, no, she was completely hidden. You couldn't tell it was her, but
it was very. Did you see that thing on TikTok that's like, "This is me as a baby"?
Yeah, it literally was her.
It was
oh, that's what she was wearing.
Baby,
yeah,
so
it was so cool that I forgot that as a baby I went to the Grammy.
Yeah,
it's like crazy.
How could I forget?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sitting down, you guys. I think we have to wrap it up because we've hit time. But you guys are awesome, and we hope you find love.
Thanks,
and we hope you maybe do, but it doesn't seem like you really care about that.
I hope that you're.
That was a really good read, honestly.
I hope that you're pursued so strongly that you feel comfortable accepting love.
Okay,
that's
thank you.
really good. That's really good. I hope someone
that's
really
my wish for you.
gives you what you deserve.
Okay, cool.
Pursuit-wise. Okay, here you go, Owen.
Thank you.
There's
so
$1
much.
and a sticker for
Can't
you.
wait.
There you go, Lucy. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You guys are really awesome, and thanks for your patience and for sitting down. And have a great day.
Can't wait to see clips of this on TikTok.
Yeah,
Get
I know.
3 likes.
I can't wait for someone to send it to me and be like, "Is this you?" And be like, "No,
never met him.
No, it's actually not.
That's literally not me. So.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for sitting down.
So much.
I appreciate you.
Thank
Take care. Yeah, thanks, Owen. Bye. Well, shit. I mean, this was really good.
How does this rank
you
as
were
an
great.
episode for you?
Really, really fantastic. Well, I would say the guests were definitely top tier, but you were really great as well. And you were funny, and you asked good questions, and you were present, and you were just a great co-host. And I really appreciate you being here. And you've been top of my list for a while as far as guest co-hosts since Cole left. I was like, I would love to have Sophie on. I'm glad it worked out. You were touring all the time doing stand-up. I'll mention this in the intro, and I'll put a little poster if you have a poster there. But you're all over both this country and Canada doing stand-up, right?
Yes, I'm international between those two countries only.
Yeah. That counts as international. Sophie's truly a fantastic, very funny comedian. You're good friends with Moshe. Moshe recommended you to me as a comedian like 10 years ago or something, like maybe like 2016 or 17.
That's so nice.
Because I had a show in LA, like a popular weekly show at the UCB. And not only did he recommend you, you're the only person, I'm close friends with Moshe, you're the only person he's ever recommended to me in that way, truly.
Wow,
so he definitely believes in you as a comedian, and I've seen
that's
it
so
too.
kind.
You're
I
super
love
funny. Where are you going? Are you excited about any upcoming trips, or is it kind of like...
Yeah, I pretty much every weekend.
Every
I'm on
weekend?
The road.
Wow.
Yeah, half of them I'm opening for Taylor Tomlinson.
Sure, yeah.
And
those
then
are just so fun, huh?
Yeah, and then half of them are my own running my hour and stuff, and I'm going to try to record a special in the fall, so I'm running an hour that's, almost all the way there.
That's all the way ready. That's exciting.
There's about 15 minutes dates that I'm trying to figure out, and so that'll be the fun
Cool.
part.
That's great. And then you're writing for At Midnight. You do the monologues, right?
Yes.
Are you in the office for that, or you just work from home most of the time?
No, I'm in the office. I'm the head monologue writer, and yes, I work very hard.
Do you like having a 9 to 5, or is it hard?
No.
But it's a good job.
Hard.
It's obviously like
it's
one of the best
one
of the best jobs you could have in entertainment.
Yeah, and it feels like so aligned with stand-up that it's like it's definitely the only 9 to 5 job that I feel that I'm thriving in.
And you're surrounded by other comedians and you're making jokes all day.
Yes.
Have you been friends with Taylor for a long time?
Like since I moved to the States, so maybe a year or two ago we became friends.
You worked a lot together, right? I mean, At Midnight, and then you're opening for On the Road. You guys just get along and you're friends.
Yeah, we went to the DGAs together yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I think that we hit it off right away.
That's really nice. It's nice to have that in comedy, a friend that you really get along with, even outside of the fact that you both do the same thing. But hey, Sophie Buddle, check her out online. You're posting reels too, don't you? Partner with Instagram to post reels?
Sometimes.
Do you store ketamine in those reels?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get views.
I feel like you should get shut down if you're doing that. All right, that seems crazy.
I would love to see.
As soon as we're done, we're gonna take a deep dive into Evil Undone.
It's EV.
Evil Vanish. Evil Vanish.
Nice.
Okay. Sophie Buddle. And you don't have a podcast, right? You're one of the rare exceptions.
I used to. I might do it again, but not right now.
That's great. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's like a, you know how they have like that star, what is it, like a silver star gay person who's never
gold star
a gold star gay person who's never slept with a person of the opposite sex. You're like a gold star comedian if you've never had a podcast. And you've had one in the past, so you don't count.
No, I don't quite qualify.
Jerry Seinfeld is maybe a gold star comedian, maybe.
He has comedians in cars getting coffee.
That's basically a podcast. Okay,
yeah.
Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye. What a great episode of the show. That was so fun. All the guests were so good. Definitely interesting energy from, I forget his name, but the guy who had interesting energy. You'll know who I'm talking about. A little bit combative at times. Hard to know where he stood on us, but that's life. I'm about to go into Louis Vuitton. I'm going to buy a bunch of whatever they sell, Louis Vuittons. Thanks for watching and listening to the show. Tell a friend about the show. That helps us, helps me. This episode, I think, is actually a pretty good, if you've never watched the show before, I think this is a good introductory episode because the guests are truly so varied and wild and fun. I had a great time in Japan. If you came out to see me at some of the shows I did here, thank you for doing that. I recorded an episode here with Lyle the Therapy Gecko that went really great. That'll come out sometime in the near future. I'm really proud of that one. And I want to do some episodes in New York when I'm there in May. I want to record in London when I'm there. Maybe other places in Europe. Yeah, I love Sophie. I want to do more episodes with Sophie. She was so fun. Let me know what you think about her by writing all your opinions about her in the comments of this episode. Okay, my name's Andrew. I host the show, and thanks for having me. Thanks for watching or listening. Enjoy the rest of your life. Goodbye.
Podcast but outside. Podcast but outside.
Have you ever done Molly?
Yeah.
Do you like it or you don't like it?
I don't like it that much. It made me have like too many gay thoughts for my friends. And I was just like, nah.
That was a HeadGum podcast.